Always fresh and a little bit sticky. Keep it down, cannabis wiki. We're always fresh and a little bit sticky. The green room on Cannabis Wiki.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Green Room live from the Niagara 420 Expo. Hey Derek.
Hey Jackie.
I'm excited for this next interview because we've got the real Honeypot here.
Is this the original Honeypot, Jackie?
This is.
Okay.
2015 is when we opened.
Welcome, Amaan. Welcome. How are
I'm so
you?
excited. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for being on. Why don't you tell us who you are and who is the Honeypot?
So we are the original Honeypot, spelled Honey. We call the other one Honeypot, Hunny. We opened back in 2015. It was just me and a credit card. It was a very small shop. Yep. At the beginning, my parents were not really supportive of me getting into this industry, just based on.
So 2015, though, let's stop there. That's before legalization.
Yep.
Okay, so explain that.
We weren't selling cannabis at the time. We were just selling accessories, bongs, and e-cigarettes. And then gradually we separated into two separate shops. And then we didn't get picked in the lottery. We eventually got our cannabis license. And this 420 is our 2-year anniversary of us selling cannabis.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Happy anniversary. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been an amazing journey.
Do you consume cannabis?
Yes, I do.
Of course. And are you a medical patient? Are you?
To be truly honest, I don't use it as much medicinally today as I used to because I am an epileptic. So I was prescribed cannabis
Oh, wow.
medicinally, but I, knock on wood, have now my seizures under control. I had brain surgery a few years ago, which saved my life. So now I do still use it for my sleep, and I am still an epileptic, but those are under control, so not as much as I used to.
So, epilepsy, you have that for life. If you're an epileptic, it doesn't get cured, does it? It
So
just gets controlled.
there was a herniation in my left temporal lobe, so they had to cut part of my left temporal lobe. But
Jesus.
yeah, I did have a couple seizures after the surgery. So last time I talked to my neurologist, he said that unfortunately I will most likely be on medication, possibly for the rest of my life. But it is under control. Knock on wood, things are looking good. Yeah, I'm excited for the future.
And okay, Honeypot.
Okay, yeah.
Back to the
Back
Honeypot.
to the Honeypot. So 2016, you open up. Then
15.
what?
2015, end of the year though.
Okay, 2015, the Honeypot is established. Remember, because this is going to be vital in as we go down the path of what happened here. So 2015, Honeypot is established. Now what happens?
It was a gradual process. It was a very, very small 500 square foot shop.
Oh, wow.
My first employee was Maximus, my 7-pound dog. Hired for security, but unfortunately not the best employee. He sleeps most of the time, but he's damn cute. Damn cute, and he knows it.
We have a little dog that's like a set dog and like a studio dog, Budsy. They're nice to have around.
He has his own Instagram.
Yes, he does have his own Instagram. Okay, so
I'll make sure to follow.
So you've got the Honeypot 2015. You're doing good. Things are coming along. When does this other Honeypot come to play?
Yeah.
So we applied for the lottery, but we weren't picked.
Okay.
They were picked. Yes.
Bitch.
Yes. And by that point, we had already established ourselves. We'd already separated into two shops. We were doing fairly well. By that point, Snoop Dogg had already shouted out to our shop.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'd already created our own brand, our own glass. We were doing fairly well already, so it did hurt.
Hold on a second. When you say you split into two shops, what does that mean?
So there was a law where we couldn't have our vape, our e-cigarettes, and our cannabis products together. Yeah,
tobacco
so
and thing.
in an e-cigarette shop, you had to be 80% e-cigarette products, and my focus was to eventually become a cannabis retail store.
Right.
So I separated into two different shops when I took over the property, and yeah, that was the process.
Okay.
We didn't get picked in the lottery, but eventually, hey, it's okay. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted.
So then they okay. So you didn't get picked in the lottery. They did, but you had already been established in 2015. So at that point,
What happens with the
yeah,
name?
did you have a trademark? Like, because this is like, there's something called a colorful play on words, or like,
So the trademark,
Mhm.
sorry to cut you off. The trademark is owned by Microsoft. For me to buy that off them would be,
Oh.
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honeypot is owned by Microsoft.
The trademark is, yeah.
Hmm.
But I incorporated Honeypot Cannabis Inc.
Yeah.
before that lottery ever happened.
Right.
And we had already established ourselves. There is a story that I've been told by our interior designer who was their interior designer,
Oh.
who claims that he gave them the name. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe that's not true.
Mhm.
Huh.
I wish them all the best, but challenge accepted.
Mhm.
We like that kind of talk around here.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the thing is that, there's a lot of imitators, and you can, but you can,
The innovators. He's the first.
Yes, he's the OG, the
original.
first, the original. So,
I'm passionate about what I do. I'm
Mhm.
glad I'm in this industry. So I can't complain.
right. So now you did get your license now, and how is it progressing now?
It's been challenging. There's a lot of dispensaries for sure.
Mhm.
Luckily, we've already established our name in the city. I
Mhm.
grew up in Niagara Falls. I worked at Antica Pizzeria. I don't know if you guys have ever been
I've
there.
heard of it.
Best wood oven pizzeria in Niagara Falls. I was there for about 8 years, but as my seizures became more prominent, I couldn't work there anymore. I was serving, and it was just unsafe.
Aw.
And that's what led me to starting my shop on a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
And everything, I take it as a blessing in disguise. It was meant to be,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
So, okay, still two shops
yeah, right next to each other.
right next to
That's-
each other.
That's it.
Where
Yeah.
are they? Where are they located?
It's about 3 minutes from here, just around the corner on Drummond, in between Dunn and McLeod.
Mm.
And yeah, we've done some events there with hand blowing glass artists. We were hoping to do something today, but because of the weather, unfortunately, it did get canceled. But we try to engage ourselves with the customers. We're not just a retail store here to make money.
Mm.
We're here for the cannabis community, and we want to connect with our clients. We've done events already. We support Epilepsy Niagara.
Oh, wow.
I'm on
Good
the
for
board
you.
of directors, so they were supposed to be coming tonight for the event as well. But it's about those people who are passionate about cannabis for their medicinal needs, supporting them so that people understand how it truly benefits us. We shouldn't be fearing it. Right?
What do you
There's-
feel about the fact that with the retail stores and how they train their bud tenders and like how to be compliant can't really give the medical recommendations that they might want to?
That is unfortunate. It's challenging because I have some people on my team that I go to for advice. I ask them what I should be using. But here's the truth. We also don't want to give the wrong advice.
Right.
Mm.
You're not doctors.
We're not doctors.
Mm.
We're not. And there's a lot of access to information today, so I want the right information. And I don't want to make any mistake telling people that you should use this product and then there's any reverse consequence, right?
Mm.
So I do understand both sides here, but luckily I'm just really great that there's people like you guys who are educating people today. There's some connoisseurs who know so much that we can learn and access that information so easily today.
Right.
Who curates your menu, and what's your number one seller? Like, what's something that people come in and ask for?
That is a great question. I got Don, who is so knowledgeable. I got Britt, Steph, Josh. I got a great team of people who know so much that they all stay on top of the industry and they know. But there's always new products coming in. There's so many new releases. For me to say what our best seller today is, everyone seems to be going into the direction of pre-rolls, concentrated, right, infused pre-rolls. So,
Pre-rolls.
yeah.
Pre-rolls. Is that what you like?
What is your ratio of tourists to
Locals.
locals? Yeah.
So first I'm going to answer Jackie. I don't do the pre-roll so much. I prefer to vape.
Prefer to vape?
Yeah, I love my Dynavap. Yeah, I just want to be careful because with my lungs, for some reason, I smoke too much, just dry herb, hit a bong or anything like that, I'm coughing.
Oh. You
yeah.
have to be extra careful with epilepsy, don't you? You have to be.
I
You have
do.
a compromised immune system, like you're.
Yeah, I have to be careful in everything I do. What I eat, how I sleep, exercise, all that kind of stuff. All these things factor in together. Cannabis is a part of it, but to take care of my health, I have to be really careful in all aspects of my life. But one thing I do want to say is I also see it as a blessing in disguise. right? One of my favorite quotes is, "The wound is where the light enters." And my epilepsy helped me discover that I need to make sure I go to sleep on time at night. My staff knows that I'm usually in bed by 9 o'clock. I wake up early in the morning. I'm really careful with my diet. I get proper exercise. I make sure that I get my CBD in the evening time so I have a good night's sleep. All these factors, they make an impact. It's not just simply one thing.
Right. It's a whole okay, so now to Derek's question, is it locals, or are you, because of where you are in Niagara Falls, seven wonder of the world, very busy. This is the tourist place. When you think of a tourist attraction, every relative I've ever had from anywhere says, "Can you take me to Niagara Falls?"
So that's a great question. And what we target is the locals. But you know what's amazing about that? The best marketing is word of mouth. I have customers who've been supportive of our shop from the beginning, that work at these hotels, work at the casino, and they send their customers here because anyone can advertise online. But word of mouth, when they go and ask someone what's the best dispensary in the city,
Right.
if they can answer us, they're sending us a customer their way. So we want to be supportive of the locals, give back to those regular customers who support us.
I like that strategy.
And it works out. I don't want to just market to that one-time customer. How about that customer who's been supporting us from the beginning, who helped us get to where we are today?
Do you have that? Do you have a customer that comes in almost regularly? Like, do you
We
still
got
have
lots.
your, like,
We got lots, and that's the thing I love about Niagara. That's why I don't intend to go anywhere. I'm not in a rush to open other shops by any means. We've got such a strong relationship with our locals. I have friends from other sides of the city that drive 10, 15 minutes just to come to us. And how do I thank them for this? We are where we are today because of the local support, undoubtedly.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
thank you so much, Niagara Falls. We have other people outside of Niagara Falls that when they're in, you know what, just thinking about it, I have people who I got the chills, look.
You're so sweet. Oh,
They drive from Welland to come to us. Do you know how many dispensaries are on their way?
and they pass them all to come to the Honeypot.
You know what? Jackie just lives in Stony Creek. She should drive from Stony Creek
Every day.
every day to Niagara Falls.
Yes.
Bypass the other ones.
That hurts.
Yes.
I've hurt you so many times today.
I know.
Poor Amaan.
It hurts. I have feelings too.
Sorry. Do you? I can tell. So, okay, you don't really have a specific customer, like clientele, or do?
Yeah, it seems like
yeah.
you were avoiding the question.
Yeah, like what's it?
What is the ratio? Well, so is it like, is it 50-50? Is it?
No.
We're trying to gauge the
No.
traffic here.
Predominantly locals.
Okay.
That's the
Predominantly
thing.
locals.
We are on one of the busiest local streets, and it's on the way to work
Drummond,
too,
yeah.
because a lot of the people here.
Yeah.
We're on
They get off
Drummond,
there, boom.
in
come
between
over.
Dunn and McLeod. So let's say you work at the casino or in the tourist area.
Yes.
We're on your way to work.
Right.
So we have a lot of customers who stop on their way
Do
to
you have
work.
an industry day?
Industry day specifically.
So like, okay,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you said, the locals, the people who are working at the casino, the people that are working, any service in Niagara Falls. Obviously, it's a tourist city, so you know how they'll have like industry night at a club where people who work at clubs can go out on industry night, and they usually have specials. Do you have an industry kind of special or for the workers? Right, because like what I'm hearing is like, hey, if I can target, the people working at the hotel, the people working at the shows, the people working at the strip club, the people working at the restaurants, then they can recommend the out of towners coming in that this is the original Honeypot, and basically that could be a marketing program there.
So yeah, that's an excellent idea that I'm going to look into more for sure. But the way that we've targeted that is that we have a loyalty program, and we've made that more specific to our locals. So usually that's the first question we ask is that, are you guys from around here? Yeah, excellent. Let's get you signed up because we want to give that back to our regular customers, our support. So we've had that virtually since the beginning. We did have to suspend it a bit for the cannabis side because our loyalty program that we still continue in the vape shop, it's a dollar amount, which is
Carefully, how you have to word it
we-
something.
We had to be careful. So on the cannabis side, we just relaunched it, and it's more directed towards our
Visits.
accessories, our branded products.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are being compliant with the rules, but that's our best way to give back to those customers who show their support to us.
Are you open late? What are your hours?
So on Fridays and Saturdays, we're open late until 11 p.m.
Nice.
We open Monday to Thursday, 9 till 10 p.m. Friday, Saturday, 9 till 11 p.m. And then Sundays, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Are you doing deliveries to the show, to and from the show today? No.
To and from the show.
No.
Yeah.
We are doing local deliveries. We always have, but no,
From
that's
here.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be transporting people over for
Right.
sure, 100%.
Because like I'm ready to go over. Jackie's ready to go over.
Oh, we're
How
3
are we
minutes
getting
away.
there?
I will pull up the car when we're done this.
Okay.
You're only
We're done.
3 minutes away.
Yeah, 10, 15-minute walk, depending how fast you walk.
We don't walk.
I've had two
we
coffees,
pull
so I'd
up.
be there at 5.
Oh yeah, I've heard from lots of people that you're always on the go.
I'm a morning person, so yeah, usually up early, and I like to keep myself
Are you
up.
in the store every day? If we come, like, do we get to meet you? Like, do we get to see you?
I'm there every day. I'm there virtually. Yeah, to be honest with you, I live above the shop, so because I didn't have my license until recently. Again, it was suspended for about 7 years because of my health, but I did recently get it back. So yeah, I'm always there. But most people don't even know me by name. They know Max. It's like
You've got a head bud tender that's the face of your store.
Maximus is the head of the store.
Oh,
my,
the dog.
My dog. Yeah,
That's
everyone's
right.
like, "Where's Max?" And it's like, "Hey, I'm here too."
Do you have a lot of hash in your store?
Yes, I love hash.
Do you? Do you?
I
What
do.
do you? What do you love right now? What is there something good that's standing out?
Afghan hash is always great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know what? My guys are on top of it. They're always bringing in new products. So for me to stay on top of everything, it's so difficult. There's so many new products released regularly that I don't even know if I've tried 50%. I know, let's be dead honest, 30% of my product because there's so many new things every week.
There's so much new.
And I love
it.
this. The way I look at it, it's like the beginning of the end of prohibition, right? Like when alcohol was first ended its prohibition, this is just the beginning. I'm so excited to see where things go. I can't wait for lounges to start opening.
Oh, please tell me that's going to happen. Niagara Falls should do it first.
My goal, that's why we have a great backyard where my team and I, we have fires in the back. And if we can do all this legally compliant, I'm excited to see where things go.
Now I remember meeting you. You invited me to your after party last year. Oh, what a bitch.
And did we come?
No.
This year we were coming.
This year we were coming. We were
Okay.
coming. I brought a change of clothes.
You can blame the rain, but it still hurts.
Oh, thanks for joining us on the Green Room live from Niagara 420. Anything
Thank
else
you
you
for
want
having me.
to? Did you
No.
want to shout anyone out
No,
or say anything?
thank you for what you guys are doing. That's what I want to say. Thank you for you know what? Big shout out to our local supporters. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for you guys. It's been a step amazing process, and I can think of so many people right now that have been supportive right from the beginning. That some people who are customers and now are a part of my team, but yes, I need to thank my team. This isn't just me. My team brings amazing ideas, brings their skills, their knowledge, their passion for cannabis, and that is why we've accomplished what we've accomplished, and I can't wait to see what the next step is and where we're going to be in 10, 15 years from now. Thank you guys.
That's going to be
You
exciting.
know, I think that what we need to do is we need to rally the troops to go down to the imposter honeypot. And,
No. Challenge
and-
accepted. No. You know what? I do want to say one thing, though. Those franchises, good luck.
Yeah.
Those independent retailers. I don't know if you guys were at VIP
I was
Medias
there last
night.
night.
Yeah, so Jazz, those guys, the work that they're doing is amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you so damn much.
Were you there?
I did not yesterday. There's
right.
religious day.
And that's
so,
right.
yeah,
And you
I
also
had to have
go to
dinner
bed
with my
early.
parents, And 9 o'clock's my bedtime.
Right. Dinner wasn't until 10:30 last night, so you would have been already in La La Land.
I'm usually up very early, so yeah, driving back would have been tough because I had to be here today. So next time, Jazz has been doing an amazing job with his events, the VIP Media Group.
He's a great guy.
If you guys aren't following them, please follow them because they are supporting the independent retailers, and the work they're doing is so important.
That's
So
great.
important. We're going to make a strong team, and franchises, good luck.
Good luck.
That was-
But thank you, too.
Thank
Both
you
of
for-
you guys.
Thank you for joining us on
Thank
the
you
Green
for having
Room.
me.
Thank you.
We're always fresh and a little bit sticky. The Green Room on Cannabis Wiki.